is WCXO, Carlisle.
This broadcast is a presentation of WCXO Sports. WCXO Sports, since 1999, the sports voice of the Carlisle Indians, the Central Cougars, the Mater Dei Knights, and the Westland Warriors, presents Talkin' Sports on Max 96.7. Talkin' Sports is powered by Hoffman Supermarket, the only choice for quality meats and friendly service. Talkin' Sports is brought to you by Munkin Dodge Chrysler Jeep Nissan in Centralia. Kaskaskia College. The future's yours at Kaskaskia College. Emin Insurance Agency in Carlisle. Farmers State Bank of Hoffman, Central City, and Hoyleton. Diane Chevrolet in Trenton. McKendree University in Lebanon. Ideal Home Solutions in Trenton. Farmers State Bank Insurance Department in Hoffman. Seaver Brothers in Carlisle. And by Becker Jewelers, with locations in Breeze and Highland, and always online at beckerjewelers.com. Here's the host of Talkin' Sports, Rip Nottmeyer.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Talkin' Sports. Rip here in the Carlisle Meat Market Studio for the midweek edition on Max 96.7 and on YouTube, live there as well at Max 96.7. You'll find it slotted somewhere on that sheet of computer. No doubt about that. Here's what's coming up tonight. It's Matt Wilson, not once but twice. Matt, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
He's in the studio right now. Of course, he is the Carlisle Union Band. He's the sports writer, so he's going to be with us for scores and stuff. And in the second, he'll be back for the fall sports wrap on the high school side. We are putting him to work again tonight, 3 times a year. Surely he can handle that. And then in the final dodge of the show, we have McKendree volleyball coach Nikki Sandlin. She has a good team over in Lebanon. Plus, as always, on a Wednesday, we have the Easy and Travel Sports Flashback. It features Bartelzel's Tori Corman. But we do begin with scores and stuff. It's carried your way by Isaac Auto Body in Carlisle, stealing for 24-hour towing and collision repair. And Matt is on the Tucker Electric guest mic. So, welcome back, Matt. It's good to have you here again. 3 times a year, right?
Yeah. It's good. It's good to be here. Thanks, Rip. And
fall, winter, and spring.
Good to hear everybody back on the air and everybody. It's a good feeling.
I know. This is good, and it's going to turn out better than ever now.
It will.
Never wanted to see that happen. Since it did, it seems like a lot of things are rectified, and our signal's going all over, and the YouTube's involved, and so forth. And remember, I do have riptalkinsports.com for still another option for a later, listen as well to this show, and plenty of other stuff on there, sports clips and more. Here we go with some mostly on the national scene here, Matt. And I know you're out and about. You're everywhere. High school, some grade school now, and so forth. Did you get to catch much or any of the World Series?
I caught bits and pieces of it. It was a good series. I mean, any series that goes 7 games has got to be great. And that game, I think it was Game 6, was something that very magical. Actually, Game 5 down there, was that the big slugfest? Was that Game 5?
Yeah, Game 5, I guess, would have been the crazy one, 5 hours and 25 minutes or something like just a 10-inning game, too.
Yeah, that's some good baseball. And then, I'm glad for Houston. I mean, they never won one before, so it was good for them to win one.
Yeah, they were born as the Houston Colt 45s in 1962. I have to say that fast because you can't even say that anymore. we used to have the Washington Bullets.
Yeah.
And the Houston Colt 45s. But they only changed their name, of course, back then because of that brand, that Astrodome, which was the 8th wonder. Our family took a trip down to Houston in 69. I guess that would have been 4 years after it opened. I mean, well, it was the 8th wonder, but unbelievable, especially to a 12 or 13-year-old. We saw the Astros play the Pirates. Pirates won 13-9. Still remember that. And there was trash thrown. It was one of the best games of the year. Fans got into it. They got all upset about something, and they they tossed it all over the field.
It was a great place,
But there was nothing like it. It was spectacular. So I've always liked the Astros, really. As another team, and then
they're young and energetic, and they're fun to watch.
That is it. I mean, and I'm sure that will fade in time.
Exactly.
But they're, I mean, hustling all over the place. I still always go back to Bregman at shortstop. They got the shifting on almost everybody now. You can hit 110 and they put a shift. But anyway, he's playing shortstop. And at least twice I remember where foul balls were hit right down the line, the wall past the dugout. And I mean, he is scurrying all over there from the shortstop position, the number 6 hole. I think he came up shy on each of them, but I mean, full bore speed. It's just great to see that. And they're good. And the Dodgers have a lot of good young players. Most of those guys, that $230-40 million payroll, they're not even on the team.
No.
They sent them off. They traded them. They dumped them. They haven't played for 2 years. Take Kershaw's 30 some million out of it, and really, but that's so that was good. Two good teams, 100 plus win teams, really the way it ought to be.
Yeah, you know, the Cubs last year were young, energetic, and everybody kind of penciled them and win it again this year. But I just think it shows how hard it is in baseball to repeat.
It is.
And that's what I like about baseball. I mean, you know, basketball is just becoming so monotonous, and the same teams almost every year are going to get there.
Yeah.
Football's kind of getting that way, but baseball every year somebody different's going to step up there.
Yeah, it's good. The playoffs were everything I thought it would be.
Yeah,
because I thought it would be a real good postseason period, and it was. So yeah, I'm very happy for the Dodgers. Surprisingly, they still haven't won since 1988, and with the high pay, it's not all about payroll. You have to have the right mix. The best thing you could do is mainly grow your own, and then sprinkle it in with the right free agent or so, and not necessarily the most costly one either. I mean, gotta look at the guy's character and everything else. But it was good, and it was time to be over. Though it's November 1st. It was
it was time to.
They got so lucky with this time the dome in Houston, warm weather anyway in L.A.
Yeah.
But I mean, some of those nights, if they would have had to play in Cleveland or even
Colorado,
they usually luck out. I mean, they really do. Either the series is in the warm weather spot or a dome stadium location, and I mean, it's amazing how lucky they get from really rotten weather. But Cardinals, Lance Lynn, he's gone. Not officially, but he's gone.
Yeah.
They offered him the 17.4. That's the one ERA said he wasn't going to. And most people feel he's going to go with the Cubs, and that's just going to burn me. They need this guy. I still think, the big bopper and what. They don't have much pitching.
No,
if he's gone, they can rely on Carlos Clown, Waka if he's healthy, Wainwright. How long can he go? You can't count on him.
Exactly. I don't know if you can count on Carlos. I don't know.
He'll do. Well, he's a little, but he still is a good.
Yeah.
I mean, that injury can always pop up. I mean, generally you can. But Weaver, he's a rookie. He looks like he's going to be very, very good. You don't know. We've seen this time and time. I mean, I would bet money on him.
Yeah.
But Flaherty, I would not at this point. And Reyes is coming off the elbow. I mean, pitching, it's still, and no matter what they want to say, especially in the post, starting pitching is still the key. That sets up everything else.
It does. It really does.
Some of seriously, I don't think there would be a manager out there that I would hire. None of them know how to run a pitching staff. No. None of them do it the way it should be done. And
I mean, starters in for 3 innings, taking them out.
It's ridiculous. That was one of the factors that cost the Dodgers that series. They took Hill out after 4 innings because, hey, we got Darvish going tomorrow.
Exactly.
Well, unless and you can't even do it with the Hall of Famer because anybody can have a bad day. You don't count on that guy the next day going now 6 is a thrill.
Exactly.
But 7 or 8. You don't do it. Look what happened. Darvish got canned in an inning and a half. The same thing out there. And the bullpen was wasted. And now everybody's going to copy that. And how many, it'd be interesting to see next year, how many of those Dodgers relief pitchers have the kind of year next year they did this year?
Well, I think Kenley Jansen will, but beyond him,
But 2 out of 4?
Yeah.
Maybe 3 out of 4 possibly. I mean, it doesn't work that way.
No.
We're all happy about Brian Everskirt as the Cardinals bullpen coach.
No doubt. That's
great. You've talked to him before. You did a college story on him again last week too. So
he's great. Yeah.
So we had him on Monday night and about a month before that, and I mean, even his tractors are smiling at home. I mean, that's how. And why not? Back to the major leagues and with the hometown club on top of that.
Now, is he going to commute?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's not.
I'm sure certain nights he'll stay there, especially a day game after a night game. But heck, if he can work it in, he'll play golf in the morning and farm in the afternoon, and then coach in the night. That'd be his perfect day.
There you go.
No, he'll be here most. I'm sure there'll be stretches depending on what the schedule's like, where he'll just stay over and at a hotel there and so forth. But and now it's free agency season, so it's going to get crazy.
It will, yeah.
Crazy indeed. No Gold Glove winners for the Redbirds. Arenado won for a 5th time. Jason Hayward, he can still field, according to these guys. Alex Gordon from the Royals. That's a pretty good player there, man. Everybody's a free agent for the Royals.
Yeah.
They're going to get busted up. Hate to see that. Roy Halladay, what can you say except an absolute shame, of course. And we see that in all walks of life. But we're talking sports, professional now, and that guy, he was a real pitcher.
He was. He really was.
Not too many like him left. I mean, and they won't even give these guys a chance to be like him either.
No, about 5 innings and pitch limit, and you're done. Yeah.
Pitch limit. Oh, oh my goodness. The Blues are winners again. I'm starting to catch up a little bit on the hockey since baseball's out of the way. Vlad and Schwartz scored last night. They're surprising everyone, though. They're 12-3-1. They lead the league right now with 25 points. Let's keep this dream rolling.
Yeah, exactly.
Long season. We're not even quite at the quarter pool yet. But that's really fun to watch. And,
it is.
It's exciting stuff. College football, Illinois, of course, is deep into the trash bin.
Yeah, I thought they'd have a shot at Purdue on Saturday, but
I know, and Purdue's they're not exactly good game either.
You know, the good thing about Illinois is they're starting basically all underclassmen, 12, 13 freshmen. So
I keep hearing that.
They're
So
through the future.
I'm hoping that's the situation.
And I hope they give Lovey a chance, but I don't know.
Oh, he'll get. They're paying him big bucks for a good long while, so he'll get all of it. But I hope he comes. Next year they got to show marked improvement, though.
Exactly. Yeah.
And now this week they have Indiana. They're 0-6. Somebody's going to win. Each team 0-6 in the Big Ten.
Yeah.
Somebody's going to come out on top, I think, Matt, unless they decide to give it up as they keep going in OT and OT and OT. Missouri plays again. I don't care about Missouri, but they just cashed Florida in 45-16. I know McElwain resigned and a big mess down there, but I guess that was one of those games when a coach gets pushed out. It's one way or another way the players and the coaching staff react.
Exactly,
Either all fired up and you want to show them, hey, or in this case, they didn't even want to make the trip to Columbia. I like this bowl playoff thing. I love it.
Yeah.
And no change this week in the top 4. But this week, I mean, it's Georgia, Bama, Notre Dame, and Clemson. But this week there are 6 or 7 games involving top 20 ranked teams. The Notre Dame Miami game that's the marquee one.
Yeah.
Wow, that's why that's on Saturday night, ESPN Game Day and everything. But this we may see a little shift in the top 4, definitely the top 6. This, in fact, doesn't Oklahoma? Yeah, they play TCU and they're 5-6.
Notre Dame's in a situation where they almost have to go undefeated to get in the bowl because they're
the rest of the way. Yeah, they would have a 1-point loss to Georgia or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they need to get in the conference.
They do. They really do.
It's not fair.
Yeah.
They don't have to play that extra game where some of these teams are going to tumble and fall out. I mean, they need to. I hope that. Well, I'm not a fan, but even besides that, I don't want to see them get in, and maybe that bust their brain a little bit and say, okay, we got to make a move. They play almost all these ACC teams anyway. Just crawl in there and let's go.
Yeah.
I mean, they're basically a member of it for football too. Just do it. The NFL, I've benched it completely. I follow what's going on just by happening. I mean, listening, seeing highlights, reading some stuff, but I have not been watching. How about you? I've been thoroughly mad.
I've been catching bits and pieces of it, but I'm kind of like you. I'm not totally happy with it, but it passes the Sunday along sometimes.
Yeah,
so.
Well, and I've had a lull or two now. But now college basketball starting, and so
golf,
more hockey.
Get into it, yeah.
So I'm not, I might fan and get back to it for the playoffs, or definitely the super. Maybe I won't. I don't know, because right now they're committed. They're trying their best to commit sports suicide. It's amazing how stupid these guys are.
And how much money? Amazing. Yeah, how much
and
money?
I'm talking about Goodell. In fact, it's all him. He's the culprit. Yeah. He's the guy. He could have stopped it from day one last fall when Kaepernick kneeled. But he didn't. So now he may pay the price. He may pay the price with his job. He's the most incompetent and capable commissioner in sports history. How's he make $40 million? I'm telling you, Matt, we just go tomorrow, check out the books. We could make the NFL just as much money as Goodell does and run it properly and the dispersing fines and penalties and all this stuff. He's an idiot, legitimate idiot, outside of the fact he's getting that money banked.
Mm-hmm.
And now Jerry Jones is on his butt. I know you say what you want about Jones and so forth, but he is not happy with him, and a few of the more stout owners aren't, so they're trying to keep him because his contract is up.
Exactly.
Now, so college basketball, the Illini, I don't know, man. It could be they're picked by a lot to be 12th or 13th in a 14-team league. They don't have much back. Mark Smith from Edwardsville, can't wait to see him play.
Can't wait to see him play. You know what? Illinois, Missouri, I think that might be a rivalry again down the road. Maybe not this year, but in the next couple of years, hopefully, that they'll bring that back and it'll be a good little rivalry again.
Do you remember how good it used to be when you were really younger? Oh, wow, that was the game. We could not wait. We used to go over a few of us, the old arena and so forth. Mm-hmm. But even years past that, it was just a super contest.
Exactly, yeah.
Well, we'll see what Underwood can do. It's I know it was an exhibition game. But
they lost to EIU, yeah.
I know, and people are saying, well, they didn't play. Oh, I said, did Eastern play their starters the whole game? I doubt it.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, it works both ways.
Exactly.
I don't exactly think they went full tilt either.
Yeah.
I'm happy though for Eastern and the AD, the commission, the general manager Tom Michaels. So that was good for him.
Yeah.
Against his former Illini, and that was at Lance Gymnasium too.
Yeah.
So, all right, that's anything else on the pro and college scene there. I'm really looking forward to college basketball and to the next line of coaches who will get iced by the FBI.
Exactly, yeah.
Oh, boy. It's going to happen here. So you'd think. Everybody's saying it's going to be on Patino.
Yeah.
If anybody deserved it, it was Patino. He's been a crook forever. He's stealing the shoe money even.
Yeah.
What kind of, how in the world can you sleep at night? Goodness gracious.
There probably be some coaches right now that aren't sleeping at night thinking that they're... Yeah.
You're right. And now we'll see where it goes and when it goes. I thought something else might have happened by now. But
yeah.
Okay. That is Scores and Stuff with banner scribe Matt Wilson. And Scores and Stuff came your way courtesy of Isaac Auto Body Carlisle. Be sure and see them for 24-hour towing and collision repair around-the-clock stuff. That's not bad. All right, Matt's coming back with our fall sports wrap on the prep side. In the back 30, it's McKendree, at least the back 15, the last 15. McKendree volleyball coach Nikki Sandlin. They're really, really good over there. She coaches the men in the spring and the women in the fall. Pretty unique.
Yeah, it is.
And they win. All of them win. The men are going to play UCLA next spring.
Wow. Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah.
All right. We'll be back after these on Talking Sports for a Wednesday.
Need insurance? Insurance you can really count on? If so, turn to Dan Imming at Imming Insurance Agency in Carlisle. Dan and his staff will provide you with the insurance coverage and service you deserve. Whether it's auto, home, life, health, or commercial, your choices aren't limited either. Imming Insurance Agency represents many outstanding companies, so get covered by the best. Call Imming Insurance Agency at 594-4536 or stop by 589 9th Street in Carlisle. Imming Insurance Agency, a proud supporter of Clinton County sports. Farmers State Bank is dedicated to the communities they serve. They've been making home loans for over 100 years. They are and will continue to be a strong, steady, common-sense leader that's always focused on what's best for you and the community. And remember, Farmers State Bank has loan professionals standing by to assist you in making the right decision for your needs. That's Farmers State Bank of Hoffman, Central City, and Hoyleton. An equal housing lender, member FDIC, NMLS number 404955.
Planning a remodel or building a new home? Ideal Home Solutions in Trenton can get you started. Ideal Home Solutions has quartz, granite, solid surface, and laminate, with granite starting at just $49 per square foot. Ideal Home Solutions proudly sells Haas cabinets and specializes in custom showers, any size to fit your space. From tubs, whirlpools, vanity tops, windowsills, you're covered. Schedule a free in-home estimate today, 224-2500, or see their showroom at 102 West Broadway in Trenton. Companies are hiring again. That's good news. Bad news, you don't have the skills they're looking for. Kaskaskia College can fix that. KC's welding technology program can set you up with the skills industries are looking for. More good news, classes are available at KC's Trenton Center or Crisp Technology Center. Call Sean Morris at 545-3406. The demand is there, the pay is there. Where are you? Kaskaskia College, your future starts here.
We'd tell you our music library contains an embarrassment of riches. Except nothing embarrasses us. Playing everything.
This is Max 96.7.
Hello again, everybody. Rip here, the Carlisle Meat Market Studio. We are put for a Wednesday. Matt Wilson over there. And again, McKendree's Nikki Sandlin still later on in this hour. Saturday morning, our guests include Modern Day Lady Knights basketball coach Dave Conan and St. Louis baseball writer and esteemed baseball writer. We have him on around 3 times a year. This could be his third of 17, Rob Raines. But right now, it's back to the now. And once again, on the Tucker Electric guest mic, we have Union Banner sports writer Matt Wilson. And Matt, what do you say we dive into some fall sports activity? How about beginning with football and the Carlisle Indians? Why not?
There you go.
They outlasted everybody, and nice season, wasn't it?
Yeah, 7-4 is a really good season for them. They had some athletes, and they got the ball in the hands of those athletes enough to get where they wanted to go. Made the playoffs for the first time since 2013. They were helped along by a little bit of a non-conference schedule that wasn't as strong as some of the ones in the past that they've had.
You see that on the college side.
You see that on the college side, and you just got to play who you play. And
yeah.
I mean,
and
some of their opponents had down years. I mean, they can't do anything about that.
Plus, you had they had the 3-game losing streak, but 2 of those games were winnable. Against Central, they lost 14-8.
Yeah.
And Weston was a pretty good, but they got
points.
caught by Columbia. That was the only game they were.
Yeah, in Columbia they had like 8 or 9 turnovers. So I mean, that's a game that they were right in there.
Yeah, that one wasn't pretty.
No, it wasn't.
That was about the only one.
Yeah.
And Columbia went on a tear for a while after that.
Yeah, they did.
It wasn't a typical Columbia. They're going to be back next year probably, too, with those Horner boys a year older.
Oh, yeah.
A lot stronger.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Columbia will always be there. Yeah.
Alex Hills did a fantastic job at the QB spot.
Yeah, he
and
did.
Receivers like Tyler Seaver and Nick Becker. And Landon Smith, it seems like he's a little, to me, I don't think he got much press overall. I didn't hear much said about him. So he kind of came on towards the end of the year. Right after that, about that 9 turnover there game against Columbia, I think Coach Berkner said that's enough. We got to get down in the run game. We got to establish a run game somehow, and that's when kind of Landon Smith kind of got on there and took some of the pressure off the quarterback who was just throwing the ball all the time. But now they got Landon involved, so about the last 6 or 7 games has really kind of hit his peak. And he returns.
Yes, he does.
But they lose the 3 players we mentioned earlier.
Exactly,
and, they're going to be okay, though. And Caleb Dart did a nice job in relief.
Caleb Dart did a nice job in relief in those 2.5 games that he
really
had to do.
Did.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm not sure he threw an interception. And I'm sure they held him back a little bit, but still, I don't think he did. I don't think he did.
Second half there against Sandlin, coming in there, not even knowing he was going to play.
Yes.
Coming in there second half, leading them to the win, and then turning around and getting a win there, 14-7 at Flora, and then win at Pinckneyville. So
they had to win them all.
He did what he had to do. I mean, he managed the offense and did a good job.
5-4 probably wouldn't have gotten.
No,
it
wouldn't have. It wouldn't have.
Then they end up winning their first game, and they fell Saturday to Westville, the Tigers there, and but it was very obviously really tight through the half.
Exactly.
And crowd came back at the end. It was a good, great crowd there. The field looked spectacular, so all that was good. So that's pretty much Carlisle's story in a nutshell. Congrats to Coach Chris Berkner again and company. Central 4-0. The wheels fell off when Modern Day rolled them over at Breeze MD.
Yeah, I mean, the back half of their schedule was really tough. I mean, you look at it, the 4 wins they got were good wins, and then all of a sudden they lost the Milk Bowl, and then they lost the Red Bud.
When everybody thought they were going to win the Milk Bowl, too. So I think it really hit some of those players. And
and then they lost. Then they followed it up by losing the Red Bud. And all of a sudden, they're 4-2, looking at the last, 4 games of Columbia, West Glen, Heron,
Redbud did all right though, didn't
yes,
they?
Redbud made the playoffs. So
I know, that's what I mean. So
Yeah.
it's one of those things too. You look back like, well, maybe that wasn't, you didn't want to lose, but maybe it wasn't such a terrible defeat.
Exactly.
There.
I mean, Carlisle looked back at that and said, wow, we won at Redbud. And at the time, they didn't really feel like that was a huge, big win. But when they looked at it, they're like,
I know it.
That's the win that got us in.
Modern day just, well, what they had 4 seniors maybe? I mean, it was.
Yeah, I mean, they were just hit hard by injuries all year.
And injuries. Had a lot of quarterbacks. I guess went down to their 4th, didn't they, really?
They had a freshman down there,
Yeah,
he did Broadmeyer ended up
he did all right.
He did all right, yeah. Yeah.
He really did, but we'll see
I
how.
mean, they're going to be a force to be reckoned with here down the road if they all stay healthy, because they're a young team this year, and they're going to be something special here in these next couple of years if they keep at it.
Should be improved quite a bit already next year.
Oh,
they're
they
certainly
should be.
going to come with a much higher energy, flow and such. And Westland just tremendous, 9-0. First time they went undefeated in the regular season. It was their initial time as Cahokia Conference champions, which I was kind of surprised, but actually they have not been in that long. I guess that is true. But Coach Rick Johns, he's a gas for one thing, but he and his dog Jack. But, they were great all year long.
They were
man.
great
And
all year long. I mean,
that team they put Pleasant Plains.
They're still going.
Nah,
they're not a 16 seed.
No, isn't that something?
Yeah. They're not a 16 seed, and Westland got a bad draw out of that.
And that game was at home, but it was 50-22, I believe, and it was over really in a hurry.
I mean, Westland getting in 3A hurt them a little bit, and then getting that Pleasant Plains, which is a good team that's still playing, is
what's Westland about 40 ahead? Of course, that break-off point has to be somewhere. Now there are 8 classes, which as far as I'm fine with 6. I don't ever think we should have went to 8, but anyway, they did a marvelous year there. Their running backs, they were really stout out of that backfield.
You knew what they were going to do, and nobody could stop them.
They just did it anyway. That's pretty much got the pigskin area. Well, it'll be interesting to see about the conference as far as all conference. That's going to be or has it been? Just now. It's going to be released real soon.
It'll be released real soon. Yeah.
I guess it's all taken care of and divvied up. But
yeah.
Volleyball. The Modern Day Lady Knights. They stood they were the last, weren't they?
Yeah.
As they knocked off Central over at Centralia. That's a pretty good match over there at Trout Arena.
Yeah, it was. It was a good first set, and then the wheels kind of come off Central there in the second set. But Modern Day overall had a good year. They're just so used to getting up to that state tournament and doing well there that they're a little disappointed they didn't get there this year, just because of the tradition they have getting there every year. But Altoff's tough. I mean, Altoff is.
I didn't even look what happened after the sectional game at Centralia with Altoff. They won their next. I know. Did they? They beat. But did they roll through it?
Yeah, they rolled through. Okay. They rolled through and they beat.
All right.
They beat a team down south, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Didn't Modern Day? They still finished with 27 wins. Central with 26, as far as that goes. Carlisle had their moments. Little tough.
Carlisle had their moments. Overall, I think it wasn't the best year for them, but
Brooklyn Smith was hurt right off the bat.
Yeah.
That didn't help them get cruising early, but they always give 100 plus.
They do.
Actually, they'll have a few good kids to start. Back again 2018. So
yeah, I mean they were going to lose 3 good seniors, but they've got a good little group coming back, so they'll be
pretty good. Well, it was a real good finish for the Western Lily Warriors.
Oh yeah,
I mean they actually went further than they went to the sectional finals, so
they went
same as I guess Modern Day. And
they went about as far as anybody expected. I mean they really turned it on in the postseason.
They might have won 6 in a row.
Yeah,
I had Becky Russo on just
they
last
won.
week.
They won all 3 set matches there in the postseason until that sectional final. So I mean they really turned it on when they needed to.
They had a lot of 3 game matches, didn't they? Except the last one when they got beat 2-love.
Exactly, and I mean that one against Carlisle there in the opening round of the regional was just back and forth, and it was a good battle.
Good one to pull out, and that's one of those difficult ones where you're on that shy end, huh?
Yep. And then they turn around and beat number 1 seed Nashville.
That's
So,
true.
I mean, that's 2 good wins. Then they beat a good Hillsboro team. So they beat some good teams to win that regional. And that was Becky Musso did a good job with that program.
And they went
really
to the
getting
hilt.
them to turn it on at the right time.
Went as far as they could in the Nashville sectional
they did.
before being deposed there. And again, with all of these, all conference, all that will be coming out there.
Yeah, it should be. Yeah.
Again, in a matter of moments. It's always kind of, I like to see that.
Yeah.
And I like to see him get noticed. I like to see him get noticed on Union banner,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
You write up that spiel.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's always good. It's also going to be interesting to, well, before that, if I think of it later, but soccer, what stood out for you along those lines?
Well, you know, Central had another good year soccer-wise. They came into the year with some question marks. They lost a good senior group last year, but they came back this year and had a really good year. They lost to an Alt Marquette team in
maybe again, huh? Alta Marquette always wins.
Yeah, in the sectional semifinals, and Alt Marquette went on to win the state championship.
So they did win. Yeah.
So, yeah, Alt Marquette got dropped down to 1A this year, and they just rolled through 1A this year.
Just 3 classes there, right?
Yeah.
1, 2, and 3. Anything else come to mind from soccer between Mater Dei, Carlisle?
Carlisle had a good
Westland?
little turnaround year this year.
They did.
I mean, 7-8 wins for them after having 3 wins last year was a good turnaround. You know, getting a couple of good foreign exchange students in there really helped.
Yeah,
them out.
pick up those free agents.
There you go.
You bet.
That helped them out a
One
bunch.
kid scored a lot of goals.
Yes.
You recall
Jacopo
Yeah.
Alonji.
Yeah, Alonji.
Yeah.
Alonji, yeah. There used to, I
Had
told
about 22 goals this year. So, yeah.
Man. told Coach Hills there used to be Alonji's down in DuQuoin.
Yeah.
So he needs to look them up, you know, because they used to have the Italian pizza place there. Oh, boy, was that good. Or is good. I think it's still there, really. But and so soccer is in the books.
And Mater Dei had another good soccer year. I mean, they didn't quite win the regional championship, but they did well with what they had.
Cross country was just wrapped up, and how about that kid from? Did you see him run this? I know you saw.
Yeah.
Luke Gable, right from Mater Dei, and he got 9th, and Justin Mumford from Westland got 6th.
Yeah.
They were only 3 or 4 seconds apart, weren't they?
Exactly.
It was really close.
Yeah, those
Mumford's
two.
a freshman. Gable a sophomore, or
senior.
The golfer. I've been told Gable, and I may be wrong, but I was told the cross country runner is Gable and the golfer is Goble.
Yes. Right? Yes.
Okay. So, but on
spelled
cross
the same
country
way.
now. I know. So confusing as heck. But those two especially, and the Lady Knights team went up in cross country, and so that's good. That's you were up. Were you up there?
No.
You weren't up there.
No.
Okay. Who was up there? Was somebody up there?
No.
Nobody this time? Okay.
No,
That's really something to see. I used to go up with the Nashville news. I mean, it was like a whole flood of cattle coming at you only at about 20 mile an hour, 50 miles an hour. However many there are up there. And so Detweiler Park in Peoria, but Justin Mumford was our athlete of the week this week for last week there, and we gave it to Luke the week before because he was first in the sectional.
Exactly, yeah. I mean, those two had some good battles in the regional, sectional, and at state, and in a couple other meets also this year. So, you know, Mumford's going to be one to look out for down the road, and Gable's probably got a good little college career coming ahead of him.
Yeah, very good, very good. And on the golf there was it was Goble. He got 9th at state.
Yeah.
Grant?
No, that was Luke Gable that got 9th at state in cross country. Grant.
Yeah.
Grant probably he went to state this year again. Had a good showing there.
Yeah,
I
can't
second
recall
straight year going there.
So what did he finish? You don't remember?
I think he was in the 60s. I think somewhere around there.
Suddenly getting my Gables and Gobles mixed up. I knew I should have split up cross country and golf.
Yeah.
But he's a sophomore, though.
He's a
golfer.
sophomore, yes. And he's been there for 2 years in a row now. So
I know it.
Just gaining more experience every year.
I know that is great. So congrats to him. Congrats to all of these athletes. Now it's going to be fun to see who gets those all league honors, and also as far as the seniors, who moves on and plays in. And not only this, we got basketball coming up, baseball, whatever. But to see how many advance from at least the fall sports too, we're gonna have a few. That's for sure.
Oh, no doubt.
Looking forward to basketball season. I know you're covering some grade school now, but the girls in particular, they start, I guess, Monday, I believe. I know Mater Dei begins Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah, over there, and Central behind Carlisle. It's going to be really good, and then the boys are on the court too. So time for a little indoor action really soon.
It is. I mean, those football boys from Carlisle didn't get much time off. I mean, they were right back in there ready to go.
Yeah,
for basketball.
Yeah.
So
and some of the girls from volleyball switch over to
yeah,
hoops in a hurry too.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all good, man. Keep them busy. Sports great, and always love it when they play 2 or 3.
as many as they can.
If they like it and they're good at it, play it. Don't wait for that one. There are these special people once in a while. I mean, they know, barring an injury, their ticket's going to be college basketball.
Exactly.
I'm talking about and D1 on top of that. Tom Michaels at KC years ago, and I mean, you always have but most are not, and you just get to play everything, man. If you want to, if you really like it. And,
yeah.
You don't want to miss out on high school. That's the best, man.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else, Matt? I'm getting choked up talking to you.
No, just thanks for having me. It's been a fun year, and looking forward to winter.
We'll catch you in the early spring, I guess, late winter, early spring, and talk about basketball and wrestling with Carlisle. And I believe Modern Day is back on the board now, I've been told.
Oh, okay.
Unless I was informed correctly, but somebody shouted that at me the other day.
Okay. Well, good for them. Yeah.
We'll find out.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks, Matt.
Thank you.
That's Matt Wilson of the Carlisle Union Banner. They share honors with us here at this media center on, what is it, Country Farm Road or County Farm Road? I never have figured that out. Huh? It's county? Okay. We're easy to find. By the Crescent Moon. Turn left if you're heading north. Simple as that. We'll step away for a sec or two, and then we'll come back. We're going to flash back. And still to come, Nikki Sandlin, the head coach of the McHenry Bearcats volleyball team.
Visit Breeze Motors to find the perfect car, truck, SUV, or CUV that fits your lifestyle and your budget. Breeze Motors is offering new 2016 Ford vehicles and a wide selection of pre-owned units. Breeze Motors has kept your vehicles in tip-top shape with genuine Ford parts in their service department for over 100 years. On Old Route 50 West in Breeze, visit breezemotorsales.com. Breeze Motors, your family dealer since 1913.
Insuring your home and auto with Pekin Insurance equals a sizable discount. Farmers State Bank Insurance Department may save you as much as 30% on homeowners premiums and up to 15% on auto premiums if you insure both with Pekin Insurance. Call Farmers State Bank Insurance Department at 495-2965 for details about multi-policy discounts and learn what beyond the expected coverage and savings are all about.
Not a deposit, not FDIC insured, not insured by any federal government agency, not guaranteed by the bank, may go down in value.
Tired of paying outrageous prices for Viagra? Well, we have great news for you. Now you can finally get Viagra at huge discounts. Healthy Man allows you to save up to $500 on Viagra. Why pay U.S. pharmacy prices of $15 per pill or more when you can get Viagra for less than $3 a pill? Call today and get 40 Viagra pills for only $99. This can cost as much as $600 at your local pharmacy. You can't afford not to call us. If you want Viagra at the lowest prices, never pay $15 a pill pharmacy prices again. Get Viagra for less than $3 a pill. Call 1-800-643-6931 today and save up to $500 and get 40 pills for just $99. Healthy Man is fast, easy, and affordable. Operators are waiting at 1-800-643-6931 to take your call now. Call 1-800-643-6931. That's 1-800-643-6931. Again, 1-800-643-6931.
I'd like to start a campaign to blow the buttons off people's radios. Is that realistic?
This is Max 96.7.
Welcome back, everybody. Rip here in the Carlisle Meat Market Studios, talking sports for a Wednesday on Max 96.7 and on YouTube. Just type in Max 96.7. I want to take a minute or two and tell you about buying cars, okay? You know, it doesn't have to suck. That's where Diane Chevrolet comes in. They respect your time. You don't have to be there all day long. Tons of hours, man. Unless you want to hang out, enjoy some popcorn or coffee. That's always a good idea. But they will get to know all of your needs and help you find the correct vehicle for you. You'll make an informed decision because of the folks at Diane. Financing options are easy, and there's absolutely no pressure to buy. They work for you. It's a big difference. See Diane for your next vehicle. See how easy it is to get behind the wheel that you want. The wheels that you want. All 4 of them, baby. DianeChevrolet.com. Check it out. The time is 6:40. That time drop is brought to you by Breeze Furniture, Jan's Uniforms, let's collide with the flashback.
It's Flashback.
Get ready to flash back with the EZN Travel Sports Flashback. Escape to paradise with EZN Travel and Breeze. Call 526-2201.
This is from March 25th of 17 as we fall back a few months. It's Lindenwood Lynx basketball player Tori Corman on her scuffles with her hometown buddy, William Woods player April Gepke. We had April's version of that Bartelsville battle a couple of weeks ago. What was it like for you again this year playing against April? Kind of strange, neat at the same time though. Two locals playing in the same conference against each other on 3 different occasions.
Yeah, it's a little strange. I mean, we started playing against her last year for the first time, and then this year came about again, and I usually have to guard her, and she guards me sometimes, so she's always out there making me laugh no matter what the circumstances are, but it was fun to play against her.
Yeah, she's we kind of discussed that, Tori. I think April, she's tossed a lot of garbage at you, didn't they? She's a little trash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She did.
And you just laughed.
But it was fun.
Who do you think got the best of the 1-1? Was it a break even?
That probably broke even between the 3 games, I would say.
Okay. See, you're being too nice. I thought you were going to. No, that's both of you are excellent players and competitor there. You each had exceptional years, and she slated third team all league honors, and you were tabbed as an honorable mention. So kudos to you for that as well.
Thank you.
Get low prices every day when you shop your hometown proud Carlisle IGA. Carlisle IGA has been family owned since 1983, proud to serve this community. Select from quality choice meats from the outstanding meat department. Stock up at the deli and find low prices in every aisle. Carlisle IGA has the best fried chicken in town. Carlisle IGA appreciates your business and could make you a big winner each week with bankroll. And don't forget Carlisle IGA Catering. Call 594-3415.
Seaver Brothers has what you're looking for. Take a spin with Seaver Brothers and drive home in your new or pre-owned Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, or Dodge truck today. Let Seaver Brothers give you the car buying experience that no other dealership can offer. Seaver Brothers stands behind their products and also has an outstanding service department with qualified technicians to keep your vehicles running strong. Stop by Seaver Brothers, 811 Washington Street in Carlisle, or call 594-2624 for your next Seaver Brothers sales associate.
Reverman Chiropractic and Breeze would like to say thank you to our patients, staff, and local healthcare professionals for their continued support and cooperation as we celebrate 10 years in business. At Reverman Chiropractic, our focus is to work with you, the patient, and your other healthcare providers to deliver the best and most effective care possible. Please take advantage of our evening and weekend hours and call 526-4700 to schedule an appointment with Dr. Craig Reverman or Dr. Travis Isaac.
Get unhungry for only $5 at your Breeze and Carlisle Hardee's. Dig in to the $5 All-Star Meal with 4 different meals to choose from, like the Charbroiled Double Cheeseburger and Onion Rings with natural cut fries, a fresh baked chocolate chip cookie, and a 20-ounce drink. Pick a $5 All-Star Meal today from your Breeze and Carlisle Hardee's, plus the entire Red Burrito menu. Get unhungry at your Breeze and Carlisle Hardee's.
Flying in the face of conventional wisdom.
There's no rules and no laws and lots of litter.
Every day.
This is Max 96.7.
Now I'm starving. This is Rip. We're in the Carlisle Meat Market Studio. We've heard from Matt Wilson and Matt Wilson again. Incidentally, to piggyback on that flashback featuring Tori Corman, he has one more year remaining over at Lindenwood Belleville with the Lady Lynx. So the best to her. I'm sure we'll have her on again at some portion during the season, probably late. And April Gepke, well, her college career is over. She's a cop in the Kansas City area. Have you ever been pulled over by a cop that good looking? I haven't either. The closest I came was Chuck Brueggemann when he's a state cop, and he was a distant second. No doubt about that. Okay, let's see. Oh, yeah, Nikki Sandlin. She's on our near radar. Stay tuned for her and McHenry Volleyball.
When wearing contacts, you shouldn't even be able to feel them. If they're uncomfortable or feeling dry, come see us at Lebanon Optometric Center or Breeze Family Vision Center. We'll find the right contacts for you, whether it's multifocal, astigmatism, daily disposables, or hybrid lenses. Don't suffer through contacts that are just fine. We have all the major brands to choose from, and with locations in Breeze and Lebanon, if you damage or tear your contacts, we can replace them right away. Start seeing clearer today with a little help from Breeze Family Vision Center or Lebanon Optometric Center.
If you're looking for Nissan quality, be sure to check out what Munkin Dodge Chrysler, Jeep, Nissan, and Centralia has to offer. Munkin's has the entire field covered with a great lineup of Nissans, including Maximas, Altimas, and Sentras, SUVs and crossovers, and Titan and Frontier trucks. And you can relax when you shop Munkin's because you know you're getting the better deal every time, along with terrific service after the sale. For your Nissan, log on to Munkin1.com, or better yet, visit Munkin Dodge Chrysler, Jeep, Nissan in person, Route 161 West in Centralia.
McKendree University is a great place to continue your sports career. It's also a great place to continue your education. McKendree offers a wide range of degrees, including master's degrees in business, nursing, education, and professional counseling. If you'd like, you can access McKendree's quality education through the flexibility of online degrees. To learn more about McKendree, log on to McKendreeOnline.com or call 1-800-BEARCAT. McKendree University is ready when you are.
For a truly affordable and all-inclusive senior living experience unlike any other, come to Legacy Place in Breeze, offering exceptional and professional care. Legacy Place delivers kindness and compassion to residents with independent, assisted living, or memory care services. Legacy Place offers luxurious and comfortable home-like living with fireplaces, activity areas, cafes, salons, and much more. Call 526-9600 for a free tour at Legacy Place.
Scientists say the universe is random. Why should your radio station be any different?
You've got Max 96.7.
We are back for one more fling on Talkin' Sports for a Wednesday night. Moments ago, we heard from McKendree University, especially from the academic side, and now we're gonna turn into some sports as we go out for Bearcats volleyball coach Nikki Sandlin. Nikki, welcome back.
Hey, thanks for having me again.
Yes,
Appreciate it.
Yes, indeed. And you've been first. I guess we need to catch. This is always the tough part because I know you had a difficult loss last night at home. It went the distance. I saw some of it. A 5-set stinger. You fell to UMSL.
Yes, that's correct. It was definitely a tough match. They played phenomenal, and you know that's what we expect. Everybody's going to give us their best, and that's what we got, and that's kind of the end result. It was a good match, and we just didn't take care of business at the end.
Yeah, you were up 2 sets to none at home, and then that third set was extremely tight, but it tipped their way.
Yeah, it did. It kind of seemed to, it might have just been their night. I don't want to take anything away from a great team, but it was, they had some good bounces off the tape, or, they were doing some good scramble plays, and, they were putting pressure on us, and we just kind of folded a little bit, but they're definitely a good team, and, we just let a few things fall, and it just kind of fell through the cracks.
You just knocked them off, the Tritons, in late October, not too long ago either, but every game is different, isn't it, Nikki? And it's a good team. They've pocketed 21 wins on the year.
Yep, they are have another 21 season. I think this is probably their best season I just read since 2010.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
And it's I can tell.
And a couple of our area kids, Amanda Geiger, I know she ended up in Texas, but she's from the Sandal area, and a lot of relation around the Carlisle parts and so forth. Amanda Geiger and also Kelly Voss, they played major roles last night in the effort against the Tritons.
Yeah. Amanda Geiger has definitely showcased herself as one of our leaders this year. And you can tell. She had, I think, just off the top of my head, 26 kills last night, and she's been extremely consistent this entire season. And currently she's one of the top 2 leaders in the GLBC for kills.
All right.
And then Kelly Voss, she's playing a new position this year, but she looks like a natural out there. So it's kind of funny. You would never guess that she never played libero before, but we knew statistically she was hands down our best passer, and she's embraced the role, and she's tough as nails out there.
Did you lost last year's libero then? Is that it?
We kind of struggled a little bit earlier.
Okay.
She's still on the roster, and she's still playing,
Sure.
I guess, a defensive specialist role for us.
All right.
But when you're looking at stats and looking, what the best lineup is, we were like, we're going to try this out because Kelly, hands down, was our best passer on paper. And obviously right now it's been working for us. So we just kind of went with it. But we're not going to commit to her being in the libero role forever. She might have to transition back to the outside next year, but right now this is where she's at.
There's nothing like talent and versatile players.
Exactly.
That's the combination you won. And I know they've been steady all year long, and despite this losing 2 out of 3, man, you've got a remarkable record, and you only have 3 seniors. I mean, you have a lot of 2017 left, but you're doing with a young team is what I'm trying to get at. Poke at there.
Yeah, we have right now, besides Kelly, who's a sophomore, we have a freshman outside who's been playing for us all year, a sophomore middle, and right now a junior setter. We have a very deep roster with a lot of talent, and I don't plan on that changing. So, it's a good spot to be in, I guess you would say. Incidentally,
Amanda, I was watching her serve last night, and I still don't know how, and I'm sure you were, that ball, how high does she toss that thing? And a lot of them do.
Yeah, she's been working on that last spring, and she pulled it out last night, and it worked for us early. But, going to those deep 5-set matches, you start to fatigue a little bit. So we had her stand and serve at the end of the match, and that's still, it's not as effective at times, but it's still a pretty tough serve.
Okay, all right. Over the weekend, 2 more big excursion up north to Romeoville and Kenosha, Wisconsin. You went 1-1. You almost derailed number 4 Lewis University.
Yeah, we've been looking forward to that match all year, and it finally happened. I think the first set, the girls had a little bit of nerves. We stayed calm, and it just kind of started having fun. But playing a team such as Lewis, you have to play near perfect volleyball, and we just kind of tailed off in the 5th set, and we had a little battle back in, I think, set 4. But we know that hopefully we'll see them again in the tournament, and maybe it'll go our way that time.
It was a 3-2 edge for Lewis, and I like to think, Nikki, like last night too, if you'd play, and I'm not but anyway, I'd like to think you won a full set, to 25. You would have won that one last night, and also against Lewis, correct? But that's, rules are rules.
Oh, yeah. That's it.
Parkside was the other matchup up north there, Wisconsin Parkside, and you won there. You took 3 out of 4 off them. I guess they may be struggling just a little bit, right, this season?
Yeah. No, they're a difficult team to read because they could be really good, and then there's another stage they could be really bad. But I know, as most of our opponents, they're going to be really good versus us. And Parkside's a tough place to play because it's generally cold by the time we get there.
Yeah.
Their gym is a large area. It's just difficult, and especially coming from, and it's always after Lewis, so it's definitely always a challenge for us to, muster some energy. But I definitely tell the ladies, no one cares if you're tired. They're still going to give you their best game, so you're going to have to figure it out.
You've notched 20 victories against just 7 losses on the year, and you were 14 up and just 2 down in that very good Great Lakes Valley Conference. And that is just great. So you're still looking up even after losing 2 out of 3 the past few days.
Yes, we're still looking up. The second round of region rankings to get to the NCAA tournament came out today, and we're still number 2 in the region.
Is that right? All right.
Yep, it's huge for us because you need to finish top 8. And there's only one more ranking next week, and then the selection show. So as long as we have a pretty good showing in the GLVC tournament and finishing strong this week, we will hopefully be dancing coming in December.
Super. That'd be great. And you do have the 2 more games coming up, and they're both at the Harry M. Statham Sports Center. So that's good for you as well against UIS Springfield there and Quincy University, and these are Central Division foes.
Yes, UIS, they kind of remind me of the Bearcats of old because we started off, as a young squad early in the GLBC and then kind of found our feet. They've been in the GLBC for a while, but they're playing some really good volleyball right now. And they have a new young coach who's doing a great job, and I know they're going to be prepared to play. So it's not the UIS that used to be in the conference. They're a good team. They're a very good team.
McHenry's Nikki Sandlin is with us from the Bearcats volleyball program, and they are the only thing. You're going to win it, but it's not. They're 2 games behind you, so I mean they could, in theory, tie you for that Central Division title. So you want to stave them off, indeed.
Yeah. So I believe we need to win one of the next 2 to clinch our second seed overall.
Yeah,
so
you'll be
that's
okay
that's
there.
the goal.
You haven't lost 2 in a row since I think the first maybe weekend or that tournament out in California, have you?
Nope, we have not. It's been quite some time that we've lost 2 in a row, and I know the girls are fighters and they're hungry, and they know UIS is coming for them. And I think the trend, even the past couple of years, we've never lost more than 2 in a row. So
pretty amazing.
And then I was actually telling our setter today we are 24-2 in the past 3 years at home, so we got to take advantage of that.
24-2, 6-1 this season, I believe it is, or at least in conference play or whatever. But and you've also won at one point. You banked 13 consecutive victories, so you love those streaks, don't you, Nikki?
That's exactly right. It had us a good start to the season, set the tone.
Yeah. Are you all? I hope, knock on wood, everybody healthy, pretty much injury free.
Everybody's healthy. It's the key to staying fresh. We're going to have a light practice tomorrow because they're not going to forget how to play volleyball. Their bodies need rest.
Right.
And we'll get a nice walkthrough on Friday and be ready for UIS.
Yeah, only I could forget how to do something within a day. I think they'll be okay. But not something I love, and I know they love volleyball. So have you had any? I know we haven't talked to you since we're about 9 games into the campaign, but you had 1 player of the week then, and you probably had 1 or 2 or 3 more pick up those honors as far as the conference player of the week.
Yeah, our own Kelly Voss. She was defensive player of the week probably 3 weeks ago, and then Amanda Geiger and Arayla Williams, I think, got it 2 more times since then. So we've had probably 5 or 6 players of the week this year.
All right, man, that's the way to wrap, and you're concentrating on team victories and such, but you're going to dot that all-conference squad or squads in pretty good stead too, aren't you?
I hope so. They're having a pretty phenomenal season.
Yeah. By the way, Nikki also coaches the men's team. And just a quick peek there. You want to go long on the women's side here, but when's your attention turn to that? Right after this season does close? When will you start out with the men in the midwinter?
Well, the women, the NCAA tournament starts December 2nd, and it runs through that week. And the men will start their first official season practice. They have fall ball, but they have a first official season practice December 26th. And then we open our season on January 3rd at Long Beach State, and then we'll play UCLA that weekend.
Yeah.
So let's just say it's going to be tough.
Well, we had Matt Wilson in from the Carlisle Union Band here for the first half hour. So I mentioned that. I said, man, they play UCLA. I believe they go out there because it'd be rather remarkable to have them come through the great Midwest here. But yeah, that'd be something. But right now, Nikki, of course, you're concentrating on the women's version of volleyball, and you've got a really great thing going over there. So incidentally, who's making all that noise at your house there? Was that you or someone else or a mouse or what?
Nope, that's my son.
Okay.
My daughter's doing homework, and my son is always hungry and he does not understand that mommy's on the phone. So,
no,
that's my little one.
That was, some of the background was good. That's fine. We like that. We pay for that. That was fantastic.
That's awesome.
What was for lunch though? What's he eating? Crackers or something more special?
He wanted Lay's plain potato chips.
Yeah. See,
that's what he wants.
I'm getting hungrier all the time, man. We had a Hardee's commercial, and now the potato chips. I gotta cruise home as fast as I can within the speed limits, of course.
Of course.
Always watch out for that. Nikki, appreciate it again, man. The very best as you march forward. Okay.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
Okay. See ya.
See ya.
Nikki Sandlin, one of the busiest gals in Sports, man. Thanks to Nikki for coming on. Also to Matt Wilson. He did double duty for no pay. That's just the way we like it. Saturday morning, we'll round up Modern Day Lady Knights basketball coach Dave Conan. And from St. Louis, an outstanding, he is a Hall of Famer in some realm. I do believe. I know he is. Some version of the writer's wing and stuff, not of the Hall of Fame, but he gets a lot of plaudits than he should. Rob Raines. So it's Conan and Rob Raines for sure on Saturday morning. That ties up. That puts a nice little bow on this baby. We'll see you Saturday morning between 9 and 10. Talking Sports, Real Sports Talk on Max 96.7 WCXO.
Talkin' Sports on Max 96.7 was powered by Hoffman Supermarket, the only choice for quality meats and friendly service. Talkin' Sports was brought to you by Munkin Dodge Chrysler Jeep Nissan in Centralia. Kaskaskia College, the future's yours at Kaskaskia College. Imming Insurance Agency in Carlisle. Farmers State Bank of Hoffman, Central City and Hoyleton. Diane Chevrolet in Trenton. McKendree University in Lebanon. Ideal Home Solutions in Trenton. Farmers State Bank Insurance Department in Hoffman. Seaver Brothers in Carlisle. And by Becker Jewelers with locations in Breeze and Highland and always online at beckerjewelers.com. Thank you for joining us for this WCXO sports presentation of Talkin' Sports on Max 96.7. This broadcast was a presentation